Well, here's a cool little device that my wife brought home to me from Target. This is actually kind of cool. It's part of the world's smallest line. Those people who made those little tiny arcades I like to collect. The tiny arcade people. This is the tiny Atari 2600 with a little TV, a little 2600, a little controller. The smallest fully functioning desktop console game. And it has that original version of Pac Man for the 2600. Now, a lot of people talk bad about that game, which I understand. It's not like the arcade. It's very rudimentary, but I played the living daylights out of this game back in the day when it first came out. I actually got the cartridge for either my birthday or Christmas. I can't remember which. And I enjoyed playing the game. It's what I had. But, you know, it's kind of cool that it's on here. But it also has some other games as well. It has 10 altogether. And they don't look like they're all 2600 originals. It looks like there's some arcade type ROMs on here or something, like Tempest. Now, there was a prototype Tempest for the 2600 that was never released, but the Tempest that's shown in the box is the arcade version. But it's got some really great packaging. I love this packaging where it shows the TV and everything. That is pretty cool. On the side here, shows the console out of the box. The screen does flip up on the console to make it a little bit easier for you to play. I can't imagine trying to play this with my big old hands, but I would give it a try. And on the back, shows a bit closer view. It shows the games that are included. We have, let's see, Centipede, Pong, Missile Command, Breakout, Asteroids, Combat. Now that's cool. I wonder if they got you playing against a computer opponent, because that's normally a two-player game. Warlords, which looks like the arcade version of Warlords. Millipede and Tempest with the bonus game Pac Man. You got a few trackball games on here. They've got some paddle games. I will never figure out what the fascination is of putting paddle and trackball games on these little consoles and stuff, because they're hard to play without the actual rotary dial or the trackball or whatever. But it is what it is. The iconic 2600 joystick. Okay, let's open up the box and we'll check it out up close. Now here it is partially out of the box. Check this out. It's got the simulated wood paneling like it's in a living room with the simulated carpet. that is really neat. That's some pretty neat attention to detail. Of course, it comes with a little catalog as well. It's in the oh my gosh. This company makes a lot of those tiny toys, all kinds of stuff. Oh, check that out. They're going to make a tiny Connect 4 and a tiny Battleship. That's cool. That's something new. Oh, look, Tiny Arcade Miss Pac Man. That's pretty awesome. Oh, a dance game for your fingers. That is hilarious. Don't see any new arcade games coming out though. This is what I like to collect, these little arcade games. That's my favorite thing to collect. Holy cow! Look at all these things. Little mini lava lamps, mini Nerf stuff, Magic 8 Ball, Jumanji, Uno. It's amazing the number of things they've made miniaturized. Anyway, let's get on with unboxing this thing. Okay, let's get it powered up. Tiny Arcade. The Atari 2600. Okay, we got Asteroids. Oh, I can't see the screen. Pac Man, Warlords, Tempest, Pong, Missile Command, Millipede, Combat. Back to Centipede again. So let's try Centipede out. Oh geez. Oh, it's kind of hard to play with this little joystick. It's basically the Centipede game from the little tiny arcade they put out. That's not the 2600 version. A little hard to control this tiny joystick. But this is mainly a collectible. Something just to put up on the shelf, I guess. It's kind of cool, though. But let's try another game. Hit the reset on the 2600 here. Let's scroll up and try... Oh, let's do Breakout. Super. Start. Okay. Oh, geez. Well, I'm glad it's a slow Breakout. Because any faster, I don't think you'll be able to control it too well with the joystick. Oh, here it comes, here it comes. And I missed it. Unbelievable. Okay, next game we'll try. Let's try Asteroids. Oh, Asteroids. Push start. Oh, and I died. It's hard to control this little joystick. Well, at least we got auto fire. That's good. Just hold it down. Rapid fire. Mow them down. Ooh, look at all those shots. Pull back for hyperspace. Look, I can still shoot on hyperspace. Oh, this is kind of cool. Game over. Okay, next up. Oh, the original Pac Man. Pac Man. Oh, yeah, I remember that sound. Dang, this thing is hard to see on this little screen. Run slow, though. Advantage Willie. He's a slow Pac Man. He's not had his energy drink this morning. Let's get the power pellet. Pakwa. Pakwa. Okay. Let's try another game here. Warlords. Let's see how this plays. The joystick's working fairly decent for this, but I like the precision of a dial, though. See if I can hold the shot when I catch it here. There we go. Fire in the hole. Catch the shot again. Take out that blue guy. He almost got the blue guy down there. Come on, give me the fireball. Ah, missed it. There we go. Take him out. Okay, next game, Tempest. Yeah, it's the arcade one. I mean, that little screen looks pretty good. It's not bad. Holy cows, that thing move around the screen. Yeah, it's near impossible to play. Pull back on the joystick for the super zapper. Come on, get them all. Oh, it killed me again. That's kind of neat. Oh, Pong. Who can go wrong with Pong? Oh, we got options. What kind of options do we have? We have full paddle, half paddle. Okay, we'll do full paddle. Now this is cool. At least you can play against the computer. That's nice. Now this plays fairly well. Oh my gosh, it's painfully slow though. Oh geez. So slow. Hey, I scored though. Awesome. Try another game here. Missile Command. Now this should play fairly decent, because I'm used to playing this with a joystick on the 2600 anyway. It's not the 2600 version, but that's okay. Oh, get over there. Oh yeah. Boom! Uh-oh. We're out of shots. Oh, come on. Oh, jeez. Oh, no, no, no! Oh, yeah. Well, this plays fairly well. This isn't too bad. Oh, there he is. Boom! Alright, try another game here. Next up we have Millipede. What I always liked about Millipede was having those DDT bombs and stuff. Oh, I died. Oop. Oh! Next up, the last game, Combat. There we go. I flipped the screen up so you can see the tanks a bit better now. It seems you can see a little bit better when you look at the screen at a little bit of an angle instead of straight on. Oh, geez. Gotcha. Oh, oh. Get him again. Victory is mine. Oh, yeah. Of course, I got on the easy level, so yeah, there's that. I always liked Combat. I just never had anybody to play it with. And I used to play with my brother and my dad. They would get frustrated because I kept defeating them constantly, making them crazy. This is still kind of cool to have a one-player version of Combat. Overall, it's a pretty cool device. It is pretty tiny. If you got larger hands like I do, you're not going to be able to play this very well. I actually had to use my thumb tip on top of the joystick on my other thumb to press on the fire button in order to play some of the games on here. It's unfortunate they didn't put a better selection of actual 2600 titles on here instead of a lot of the arcade games. I can see why they did that, because they've already done it for those little tiny arcades, little micro arcades and stuff. So it was easy to make us another container and throw all those programs they already have written onto this thing, make it a little bit easier. What really would have been cool is if they could have actually included 10 games from the actual 2600 game library. They got Combat in there, which is good. They got the original Pac Man, maybe the original 2600 Space Invaders, which was a real big sell. That would have been good to have on there. Maybe an Activision title or two like Mega Mania or Pitfall, things like that, instead of having some of these arcade translations that weren't truly on the 2600 in the form that they're displayed on this little device. It's also unfortunate they picked a lot of trackball and paddle type games to put on here. I don't like playing paddle or trackball games with a joystick. Aside from Missile Command on the 2600, which I'm used to playing that way, I don't have a problem using a joystick for Missile Command. But games like Pong and the Breakout game, especially Tempest, you need a spinner. Using a joystick is not that great. But I do like the details of this little unit. I do like, it looks like a little miniature TV, a little miniature 2600, the little joystick is kind of nice. They are light. They start moving around when you start playing the games if you're not careful. They need a little bit more weight to them to keep them in place. But overall, it's still a cool little collectible to have if you're into the Atari 2600 and you like collecting these little tiny arcade devices that Super Impulse has been putting out. Anyway, that's Super Impulse's Tiny Arcade Atari 2600. Thanks for watching.
Thanks for watching.